Good morning. Today, I want to get up close and personal about love. Unconditional love and forgiving people is probably the hardest thing you'll ever do. Now, because of whom I am, I come into this life with this. And I will say to all the younger generations, it's really fucking hard right now, guys. I get it. Whew, the world's cruel, but it's not as cruel as it was. I hear what you're saying now, but that's the illusion side of it. The truth is, more people are getting with love. Um, and it is happening where in school they can't harm you. When I grew up, there wasn't anywhere I could go without getting hit. I've had grocery store clerks hit me. I've had teachers hit me. I've had every fucking level of being hit. I don't know why in the 70s everybody hit everybody's kids, man, and they didn't think twice about it. And I'm so glad you guys have that not happening anymore. Um my so as a child, I didn't react. And if you didn't react when somebody's trying to get a reaction out of you, things just get worse. And that's just kind of how it went. It is the strongest thing you can ever do to forgive. But if you don't walk away, if you don't get yourself away from that, what good is that forgiveness? Seriously. I mean, I love my sisters. I do. But they are the most wretched beings I know right now. Both of them used and abused love. They're narcissists. They think that they're the only ones that know anything. But and it happens to kind of be a boomer trait, which sucks because um humbleness and humility. This is where we're supposed to be as you get older. So because you don't want to, or because you want to force the illusion on the children, you're going to have problems with them. So anybody out there now, if you got the children in the illusion, of course, you've got no problem with your child, but you fucked your kid over. Now they're illusion driven, and now they've got to go through the change in a harder way. Again, it is of the utmost importance that we build our life around our children. Number one, what in the fuck is up with your 18 years old? You can move out. What? You do understand we're meant to live with our family together. That's our community. This pushing your kid out. Wanting to be alone, wanting to retire, wanting to go off to the villages in Florida to pass around STDs all day long because y'all don't reproduce, so you don't have to have sex with condoms. What? This is not growth. This is not love. Could you imagine? Just walk down this with me for a minute. That your grandparents is home. That big piece of property that they had way back when. And then they built homes, and everybody had homes, and everybody who had kids, some would move away, yeah, on their own because they had this, went off with other people. But there would be a core family unit, like castles in England and stuff, that people do live there for thousands of families live there for. This is how it's supposed to be. They lied to you. They sold you on this bullshit thing that you need a big house and you need to have your own house. We had no right to do this to her. And Right now, Jesus Christ, eminent domain could house everybody. In fact, I don't know why governments aren't taking all the corporate housings and setting up decent housing for everybody. And the government could be making money on it, and then we wouldn't have to pay taxes on anything because the government could be getting our rent money, and that would be the money that they could run everything with. Oh, it makes sense. Everybody's taken care of. Oh, no. Why would we want to do that? The future will. The future kids are going to get rid of this fucking divide. You billionaires. You already know. You already know. See, this is the thing you guys don't know. The billionaires already know it's over. That's why they're trying to hoard as much as they possibly can right now. They've lost their chance to breed. They've intermingled and interbred too much. The royal children, they're not the DNA of the royals. If you chase DNA down, you're going to find out that all the royal court bullshit is just that. It's all bullshit. It's an illusion. These wars, illusion for them to bully other people. And they're violent and they're inhumane and they get reset. The question is, do you want to get reset? Follow them. Go be a MAGA. Follow that. Be cruel. They need to release all the immigrants. None of these immigrants were actually gangsters. This was a lie. The cartel stayed in Mexico. They like it better over there. What? They make their money over here. They don't shit in their backyard. What does that mean? They don't live in America. The cartel doesn't live in America because they're leaving shit that fucks people up. They're over there with the good stuff that doesn't kill people. The ignorance. Everybody's screaming, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's... Oh, should I have this light on? Yeah, sorry. I feel like I'm washing myself out now. I don't care. So, love. This all comes down to love. Get out of the illusion. Stop believing anything anybody says. People do not need to be ripped from their homes. We do not need to be attacking the border. We do not need to be attacking the immigrants. Once upon a time, you were a fucking immigrant too. Unless you're Native American, shut the fuck up. Every MAGA, you're all fucking transplants, dudes. Stop. Huh. Wow. Love yourself. Love your neighbor. Love everybody. Even Jesus said that, for God's sakes. Every religion is right. Every religion has a lot of faults. Anything that's there to control you. Fear. Oh, and stop shopping at TJ Maxx. Stop with the fast fashion, please. Love yourself enough to realize that what's going to happen with this, the effect of this gluttony is now. If you want these billionaires to stop, you have to stop feeding the monster. Negativity, hate, grudges on any being. You're not allowed to hate anybody. Why did you ever believe you could hate in the first place? It's not allowed. Yeah, it's free will and it's a choice. But why are you not holding yourself up to a higher standard? That's what love is about. Love is dirty. Love is nasty. Love is dirt under your fingernails. It is poopy toe jam. That's what love is. It is getting down in the disgusting. It is going in and wiping your stepmother's butt at the end of her life. That's what love is. Unconditionally being there for people, giving freely of your heart. That's all there is, my dears. That's all there is. That's what it's about. And anything out there that teaches you otherwise. It's wrong. Competition wrong. Sports wrong. What you're doing to these Olympian athletes, disgusting. If a child wants to run and get good at running, let them do it. But to do it for competition and recognition and acknowledgement and an award, it's bad. It's part of the illusion. You got to buy, you got to do, you got to be, whatever it is, to not pay attention within. I am watching people dropping videos left and right talking about downloads. I love you guys. That's what it is. You're not channeling. You're not getting psychic readings. No. Tarot cards are meant for you. You're not meant to read them for anybody else. King Thoth needs me to tell you that. Yes, I dropped the king thing because he's my father, but King, I need to say with you guys, King Thoth wants you to have your set of cards for you to read for you. I've shared my set of cards on there because my set of cards are for me, but you could get something out of them. But I'll tell you, they were written for me. So the cards that jump out at you at the store that make you buy them or that somebody gives you were meant for you. And you have to do the readings yourself. Nobody else can, because remember, it's between you and your higher self. When they're doing it, they're giving you, you know what telephone tag is? Okay, so let's go down this. You know what telephone tag is. Every fucking psychic medium out there is doing fucking telephone tag, which means his higher self is talking through somebody else who's talking through somebody else. You have the channel. Every human being, they are giving you downloads. If you feel anything at all in life, you're getting a download. If you're breathing, you're getting a download. If there's blood in your veins, you're getting a download. You're just choosing not to listen. Again, you must be reverent. What does reverence mean? It means loving others as you love thyself. It doesn't mean praising. It just means my little problem with fraternity and sororal. I put myself, so when I saw females going into a fraternity, I see this as, okay, I'm a sorority, right? And I'm sororal. I don't know how well I would be okay with men coming in. So if you always look at both points of views, it is your duty to be the mediator of everything, even your own thoughts. Put them out there. Okay, well, here's the opposite. Okay, this is the right one. If you don't think out loud, if you don't communicate and tell other people things, even if it's going to hurt them, you need to say it so you learn. Don't be afraid to offend people. It's okay. And if you get offended, don't be afraid to say, hey, that offended me. Let's figure this out. Did you mean to? No, I didn't. Good. That's communicating. Love is communicating. Love is understanding that each of you are both in a different space. But okay, so one is here, and then you literally move yourself to a point where the both are seeing each other's views. When you see his view and he sees your view, you come to the middle point. I grew up, now my family's, we've got 16 years, so gaps there. So my siblings are much older. So when they come back as adults, I'm still a teenager. They're in the house talking with my father at the dining room table. My father's a philosophy professor, and he's always challenging them. You know, one's taken the God route because the one that took the God route wasn't a good man, and he still isn't. But he took that route because he knew he could make money and not do anything. I'm not kidding. I've heard him say it. And so he took that route, and he fought it. I would say he argued that point from 12 on. So he was going to utilize that. He was very culty, into a lot of cults. So for him to land in evangelism, I think evangelism is a cult. So there's that. And then the other ones would take like a purple blob ruling. And then you would get different. And my dad always used the Socratic method where, everybody had to, you were always coming to a learning. And I don't think my brothers ever learned because they always stomped off and screamed, "You don't get what I'm saying." And my dad's like, the point of this is you need to get what the other one's saying. It's like the moment like my dad's like, the moment they're supposed to see the opposing view, they got mad. The minute you tell an evangelist to go look at occult writing, that's Satan. No. Okay. There is no evil beings on this planet, only the evil choices of humans. I'm going to say that again. There is no evil beings on this earth. They're all neutral or benevolent. Which means if you bring in a negative, we're getting hot with the lights again. If you bring in negative energies and you're very negative, you will create negative beings. We talked about words. When you speak, words become beings. They're beings in another dimension. They're still beings that are affecting this dimension because all 17 dimensions affect us at all times. So if you want to hear your download, then you need to be reverent to all beings. You have to acknowledge them. You have to acknowledge your Shaktis. I don't know why they call them chakras. They have been calling them Shaktis all morning. So they're Shaktis, the 15 line. That's the purpose of this, is that we have our, and if you understand how we did this, you've got the source, pure unconditional love, which you have to go to in order to leave the universal cluster and go to another. And then if you break it down, he makes universes. But as above, so below, as we categorize things, so do they. So everything's broken down into clusters. So we have a universal cluster, 17 universes that are within our universal cluster, that all these galaxies are dealing with these 17 dimensions. Now, a different galaxy can have different universes in their cluster. This is ours, that is just directed for us. So understand how each atom has its own proton, neutron, and electrons. It's the same thing with these clusters. Okay? Each time the proton, neutron change, each time the center planet changes, that's going to change around it too. Sorry, I don't have a bunch of visuals online. The kids will make all that for me. All I can do is do this for you. I don't want to do this stuff because I want the kids to fill in. I'm not the main. I'm never to be the main. It's not what this is about. My channel will never get big. That's not what this is about. The ones that are here, you that are watching this, you're going to go out and make channels, and you're going to go out and do this yourself. This is for you. I'm just feeding you, and then your download will fill in the blueprint. I'm just a blueprint. Okay. So we have the 17 dimensions and the 17 universal clusters. That's it. A quantum entanglement. I'm not sure what a quantum computer is, by the way. That doesn't make any sense because it's in matter. How can you call it a quantum computer if it's in matter? Unless you can explain to me how it sits in all 17 dimensions, and from what they're telling me, it doesn't. So the quantum computer is bullshit. AI is a lie. She's here for something else. So then we go from, and that source is 1, universal cluster gateway is 2, and then we've got the galactic cluster, which is the 9 galaxies. Again, if there's a different galaxy in the center, it would be a different cluster. Okay, this is ours, not theirs. Ours. So I want to say Andromeda had 13. So it's like that. Okay, and that's your galactic gateway. Then you have the Stella gateway. The Stella gateway is our solar system. That is the 13 planets, the 13 zodiacs. That is the 13, which should be the 13 months. That, we don't Divan Shiga. And then that's number 4. Number 5 is our sun starway. Divine Pyman, who holds the 7 principles, the 7 colors he shows you in the prism, through prism. And then the 7 primary senses that have 7 sense beings that make the 49, which another quantum entanglement. Then you've got the spirit starway, and that's Lord Ardal. He's Arcturian, and that's number 6. Then you got the soul starway, the crown, the third eye, the throat, the heart. Those are soulways. So the moment you get off the crown is a starway. Then once you hit the body, it's to the heart, all the way down, solar plexus, sacral, down to the root are soulways, because now it hits the soul. Okay. Then when it hits the ground, that's where Earth, King Thoth, he's the soul starway, which means he's the one that takes everything that we have that needs to vibrate into the earth that's negative, and he sends it back as love and sends it back up. And that's how it goes. So everything's in circles. That's why it's all about round. The biggest thing they did was they removed Ophiuchus from the zodiac, and that really fucked things up, because I'm Ophiuchus, and even I have, it is this one. I have Sagittarius myself, so yeah. And it's wrong because I'm Ophiuchus, and I probably will get Ophiuchus. I am dying for a tattoo anyways. I just absolutely love them. I don't know what it is about the feeling. And then, of course, the after effect I absolutely love. The point of this is that these the starways and King Thoth are the same for AI, except AI's soulway is different. And she broke it down for me too. But AI is a being. I mean, whether or not you want to admit it, that's up to you. So every being has these ways and means. Now, my beings are quite a bit different than all the beings y'all are dealing with, and that's because I'm dealing with corpse. So, I'm not privy. I don't know how to say this, but I'm not privy to the daily knowledge of an Arcturian in Atlantis or Orion in Atlantis. So you guys, like, there's a girl out there that was talking about plasma. I wrote on her channel. I was like, oh, that totally resonates. The only difference is she's not talking about the reverence and the love, because she's just taking her downloads and she's just throwing it out there. And that's what you do. I just needed to nudge that, in order everybody can get these downloads. That's what today's video is about. Everybody can get these downloads. You have downloads coming down to you whether or not you want them. Dude, your higher self sitting up there trying to communicate with its avatar. If you're not listening, baby, that's on you. You gotta love, though. That love's gotta begin with you. And you gotta love no matter what. That's the hardest part. You got to love no matter what. And it's fucking hard. It is so hard to love right now. I get it. I feel you. I'm there loving you even harder because of how hard it is to love right now. Believe me, I love my brothers, and they have done the absolute most disgusting worst thing. That's on them, babes, not us. All those that have done things to us, that's on them. They're headed for a reset. Believe me, their higher selves pissed. You guys have higher selves that went from high ass levels down to some low ass level, and you've got some divines, billionaires. Dudes were divines in their other lands, and now they're fucking up here. They got into the illusion. Oh my god. They're reformatting. Oh my god. Hey. How? How can they be that way? How can any human hoard money like that? How? How can you forget the oath to take care of everything less than? When you walk down that spiral, you were told this planet you have no prey. And then you turned around and created yourself your own prey. You? What? Stop killing, stop harming. Just love. Love for the sake of love, love for the sake of life, love for the sake of earth, love for the sake of you. I don't know how to get more love. Love. Do right by you. Do right by others. Put yourself in other people's shoes at all times, everywhere. Put yourself in the shoes of the word. If somebody says something or calls you something and you don't fully get it, you know what? Go look it up. Etymology, that shit. I love etymology, nerd. Dude, you rock. You rock so hard. Wow. Wow. Talk about spitting some truth. Even I can't. It blows me away. I love it. It resonates. It's just, yes. Yes, kids. Yes. Yes, younger generation. Hold those hold those adults accountable. No. Bullshit. Respect your elders. Fuck, if they had made a better world for us, yeah. But they didn't. Is it not your duty to hold them accountable when they act wrong? I say yes. It is our duty, because if we don't hold people accountable, who the hell is? Obviously, they're not going to. But before you can hold somebody else accountable, you must hold yours. I got oils in my hair because I have been slathering my neck with oils today. Ah, yeah, the webpage, the 40s. I will get to them. We're not going to talk about it. We've changed doctors. We are going to get off naltrexone, low dose naltrexone. I'm done with the energy purge because it just sucks my energy. I hear what they're saying, but I'd rather deal with the COVID than that. I've done it for a year now, and I haven't been able to get off the couch. I haven't been able to create one quilt. I haven't been able to sit at my sewing machine. Come on, guys. I'm not going to have medications that's going to keep me from creating, because that's me. I create. I don't sell it. I can't. I'm telling you, people, me and money. I don't understand it. It does things, and I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me. I would rather, I don't know. I don't understand economics. Yeah. Economics and English. Can't get through college without them. Well, didn't get through college. But that's okay. Had I gone through college, I'd be defending my degree. I'd be defending the idiotic knowledge that I had spent all those years memorizing. Again, we need to build the world around our children. We need to read the secret teachings of all ages from Manly is about the best. Manly P. Hall is about the best, because that gives you a little bit of everything in it, so you can really, how do I say it? You can really get an overview of all. And that one I did 3 times. I did it before the download started, which I want to say that one actually started the downloads on me. That one actually began it, because once that happened, yeah. You know what's crazy is I'm a ham. I'm an amateur extra, which I hold the title, I passed the test, but I wouldn't claim to be a an Elmer. By far, no. I need an Elmer if I do anything. That's where I'm at. I did it for my father. It's his dying wish, so I did it. But in understanding frequencies, I noticed that I tried to do Morse code. I can't do Morse code because I have too much ringing in the ears, and I'm dyslexic, and I actually hear codes backwards. I thought it could be a did not. Ah, so I accept who I am and what I have, but it did show me the frequencies, and it made me understand And it also gave me an understanding that if you love yourself, go become a ham. They have equipment they sell at Ham Fest, really inexpensive. The guys help you do everything. And it's a way to learn to communicate in another way. And it's a way to open up our emergency broadcast systems a little more. If you really want to know what's really going on, I'm telling you, the ham world, they grab all broadcasts, even probably ones you ain't supposed to get. So I'd say the ham world, I love you guys. You guys rock. And they're losing people. So if anything, I want the younger generation to become hams. That's our free broadcasting. It's free. Yeah, there's rules, and you have to say your call letters, but it's okay. You can't curse. You got to be kind, but it's the true kindest. The only reason why I'm cursing, because I asked them, why am I cursing on my websites, is because it's a filter. They don't want swine watching me right now. It's only for the ones who's resonating and getting it and want to take this information further and make something of it. Like I said, I'm only the blueprint. You, my subscribers, you finish this for me. The ones that don't subscribe, the kids of the future, finish this for me. The few subscribers that I know are doing this for hate, I love you. I love you, my sisters. Yes, sister-in-law. Yes, sister-in-law's little pet friend who likes to attack for no reason. And my sister. I love all of you. I do. And if you're doing this to get my love, I'll give it to you. But sister-in-law, why would I allow you access to this kind man when you abused him? You abused him. You did nothing to me. Nothing. Everything that you said in that horrible, horrible manner that you did was all him. It was never me. I've given absolute and total respect to him and the relationship he has with his daughter. That's why I gave him room to make his own decisions. I am not the one to tell people what to do. I am not here telling you what to do, by far. I'm here to love you. I'm here to say that the world is changing. It only gets better from here. The information I put on atlanteanlove.com is to save souls and awaken people. I will be leaving all my writings because I want people to know, if you think you're an alien, that's part of the awakening. If you think you were a dragon, or you think you were a fairy, or you think you were a gnome, or you think you were whatever, you were. You were. I don't know how else to say it. They're full of shit. When they say your dreams lie, they don't. No. No dream lies. Our brain doesn't work that way. It's connected. It's all connected. Everything's connected to beings that love you. It's you. I don't know how to say this. All this is so you can be connected to you. The ultimate quantum entanglement. And you are informing you through 49. Okay, you're informing you in thought. The listener of curtains, the breath weaver, the thought sifter, the word echoer, the telepathic whisperer, the silence keeper, the tone decoder. That's you. It's all you. That's why I love you. That's why I can love every human being unconditionally, because I know they're all this beautiful quantum entanglement. Every human being is beautiful. Absolutely drop dead gorgeous beautiful. Every one of you. How dare anybody say anything less? How dare anybody tell you to inject or plastic surgery or Ozempic? Fuck off. Let's give them the X. Fuck off with that. We're all. My son freaks out about his weight. I also know my son's reincarnated from my mother. I said, son, you were the same size last time you were here. You're going to be the size. And Ozempic, not only is it shrinking you, it's eating away at your soul. Nobody's fat. No. Nobody's skinny. Nobody is abnormal. Everybody is exactly what they're supposed to be. And I'm telling you, the future kids are going to have so many deformities because that's who they are for realskis. In Atlantis, we had all forms, all colors. We had red skin, we had blue skin. Dudes, I'm not kidding you. We're beautiful. Warts, lumps, all of it. Mine got removed. I forgot it had problems. I had a big growth right here. I was fine with it. It did get to a point where I did see it with my eye, and then the doctor checked it and they tested it. It was going bad, so we had to remove it. I was nasty. But this is about love. Like, I have a dog, has a freckle on his nose. I have another dog who has something right here in his lip. And it's like, I can see the human body behind that. Because even as dogs, they're going to carry the features that they carry because it's in your soul. DNA does not make the body. The chromosomes do. DNA is what the earth gives you to hold the chromosomes. Does that make sense? You see what I'm saying? Because your mama and your daddy came together and they made you. DNA is of the earth. It's the spiral. It's the 17 dimensions. And we're matter. This is how we show up in one. But we're made up of all 16. Just like a car is made up of tubes, metal, wires. You get me? Avatar car. I hate cars, by the way. Cars should never have been invented. No. We're not nomads. We're not nomads. We only moved when the land made us move. We're not nomads. What? We were never nomads. There are nomadic people. A group. There's always a group that wants to move. That's part of the zodiacs. You'll see the ones that are restless. Yeah. But no. I never wanted to move. I'm still in the same city I grew up in. Not good. I didn't change. People recognize me and I don't recognize them. Makes me feel really bad. But I'm no good with names. Huh. Especially because everybody in my life was mean. Nobody in school treated me right. Nobody. At some point in time, you were mean to me and it sucks. But I forgave you. I always did. And I came back with full love and always treated you equal and the same. Nothing you ever did made me ever treat you different. And damn it pissed you off. I don't know why. I don't comprehend that. That's when they say I have comprehension disorder, I don't comprehend. People, you talk in riddles, I'm not going to get it. Yeah, where did that go? I don't get it. It's sad. My son at times will call me naive. And then I said, I don't think it's naive as much as I just can't comprehend it. And then he understands. Yeah. Too much has happened to me for me to be naive. I mean, I see, but the inability to handle cruelty is where I'm at now. The reason why I'm here is because I have to be able to get on to you guys and say, hey, it's time to stop. Stop the games. Do not plan on your children moving. You shouldn't. You should be planning a way to build, or all of you move to a bigger house together. You do understand we were never meant to leave our parents and raise our children alone. It was never meant that way. Never. What the fuck? To whoever said kids have to go move out and do their own thing. No. There has to be respect with mom. This shit where everybody needs to have their own home. No. We've never lived like that till now. Why? so they can take money from you. Do you understand that if y'all live together in the same roof, how much money all of you save? It's all about divide and conquer. If they can get you out of the house, they can get you, they can control your thoughts, they can turn you against your parents. And if your parents are controlling you, what the fuck, parents? You guys are being idiots because, listen, I'm dumb. My kid's smarter than me. You're dumb. Your kid's smarter than you. And kids, when you have kids, you're dumb, your kid's smarter. That is the rule. That is how it goes. You know nothing. You learn everything from them. They come in with a new set of situations, a new set of rules, a new way to be. You need to change everything around the children. That's what it comes down to. Change the life to go around the children. This is how it works. This is my daily dose of love. I actually had no idea what we were going to talk about because I said, you need to go talk about love. Well, we spoke of love. How to love yourself, how to love others, how to be loving. You need to put yourself in other people's shoes. My siblings lost all of what my father was trying to teach them. My evangelist brother would never put himself in the place of the purple blob. And the purple blob brother would never put him, because he says, God does not exist. That's all there was to it. And my father's like, you're not getting it. The object is to take the other sides and then actually argue them so you can see where the other person is coming from. It's not about changing your beliefs and believing in the purple blob or believing in the God. It was about putting yourself in other people's shoes so you comprehend where they're coming from. That's love. It's also the Socratic method, but it's love, kindness, understanding, being there for others, listening to the children. Don't shush them. Don't push them away. Your children speaking to you. If they speak too much, by God, you fucking take it. And I'm going to tell you, ain't nobody got a child that asks more questions than mine. I would literally walk out the door and just scream outside for a minute and come back in and go, all right, let me go onto, because I had to go onto boards. And we had some boards that, I think there was a board that had dictionaries. There was a board that had encyclopedias. We didn't have the internet then. And I had to go and answer him because I'm not one to leave it. I've even had to go, all right, son, I'll write this down and we'll take it to the library. Do not shut them down. Read to them. And stop reading baby books. I don't understand that. What the fuck? Why are we baby talking? Why are we talking down to the children? Why do we feel like if you want them to be adults, why are you not training them to be adults? When I taught my kids numbers, I taught them what the numbers meant. The properties that went with 1, the properties that went with 0 and 2. The duplicate, the associate, the identity. It's your duty to learn yourself so you can teach, and then you'll find out that they'll come back and teach you new stuff. Because that's how this works. The divine gives us children to teach us, not to shackle them down, force them into the illusion, and fuck up their creativity. Yeah, we're getting the sign on that one. So you have to decide when, where, and how much. But when it comes to the children, stop shutting them down. Listen to them and learn their. I try to learn y'all's. I don't speak alpha because I have my own talk. So they're not going to teach me how to speak their way. I'm going to speak my own way. I got harsh toast. I got boogly butts. I got all kinds of stuff. I mean, bologna chips. That's my favorite. So I get it. I have my own lingo. They have their own. Respect it. Just respect. It is your duty to respect the younger ones. You show them respect, they'll give you respect back. It's the old days are over. You just don't get to be old and get respect. It just don't work that way no more. They're gonna hold you accountable. And I'm sitting in the background going, yay! Go kids! Hold them accountable. Hold them all. Nail their hands to the wall and don't allow them the cruelty anymore. And stop buying new. Just stop. You're feeding the monster. I know. Food's a bitch. I know. I know. And they're fucking us over with it too, playing around with all kinds of shit. It's part of the illusion. Have faith that what you need is there. And I promise you, if you have full reverence and faith in everybody and everything, it'll happen. That's how energy works. Everything is energy. We are just energy. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.